If you ride a bike, you know your chain is the heartbeat of your drivetrain. Keep it well lubricated, and your bike runs smoothly, efficiently, and quietly. Ignore it, and you'll struggle with wear, noise, and power loss. But when it comes to lubrication, the big question always comes up: chain oil or chain wax? Today, we're breaking it down in a simple way that helps you decide based on your riding style. Let's start with performance because, let's face it, nobody wants a chain that saps their energy. High-quality chain oils are designed to penetrate deep into the links. That means your chain moves smoothly with minimal friction, which translates into better power transfer to your wheels. In fact, some premium oils have been tested against dozens of competitors, showing measurable time savings and reduced power loss, something the pros notice, especially on the track or during long road rides. Chain wax also lubricates the chain, but its main advantage is in reducing dirt adhesion rather than maximizing speed. Wax creates a protective layer that makes pedaling feel smooth and quiet, but if you're chasing every last watt of efficiency, oil will usually outperform wax. That said, wax still gives a very consistent feel, and many riders love it for a quieter, smoother ride, especially on off-road or gravel adventures. Next up is cleanliness. Nobody likes oil stains on their hands, clothes, or even their frame. Cleanliness. Keeping your bike and clothes mess-free. Chain wax is a clear winner here. Once applied, it forms a dry layer that attracts far less dirt, dust, and grime than oil. This means less buildup on your chain rings and cogs and fewer annoying chain tattoos on your legs. Spray-on wax makes this even easier because you don't need a messy wax bath or extra tools. Chain oil, on the other hand, can attract grit, especially if you ride in dusty or muddy conditions. Over time, that mixture of oil and dirt can create a pace that accelerates wear if you don't clean your chain regularly. But the good news is, with proper cleaning, oil can stay effective for much longer than wax before needing reapplication. Now let's talk about maintenance. How often you need to lube your chain depends on the type of lubricant, weather, terrain, and your riding frequency. With chain oil, you typically need to reapply every 200 to 400 kilometers, but heavy rain, mud, or salt may shorten that interval. Cleaning your chain regularly is essential to prevent dirt from building up. Wax, especially spray wax, usually lasts 150 to 300 kilometers. It requires slightly more frequent application, but because it attracts less dirt, you'll spend less time cleaning your drivetrain. The key for both oils and waxes is to inspect your chain regularly. If it looks dry, sounds noisy, or shows signs of wear, it's time to re-lube. Weather handling. Riding in rain, mud, and cold. Chain oils designed for wet or winter conditions offer strong corrosion protection, repel water, and resist road salt. They're ideal if you ride in the rain or winter and want your chain to keep spinning smoothly. Chain wax also works in most conditions, but it can be more sensitive to very wet or freezing environments if it fully hardens. That's why some spray waxes are formulated to stay slightly flexible, ensuring your chain keeps moving freely even when conditions get rough. Finally, let's talk about ease of use. Applying chain oil is straightforward. A few drops in the right spots, wipe off the excess, and you're done. Quick, easy, and efficient. Traditional chain wax, on the other hand, can be labor-intensive if you go the hot bath route. Remove the chain, degrease it completely, melt wax, soak, let it dry overnight, and reinstall. But spray-on wax simplifies everything. It's cleaner than oil, quick to apply, and doesn't require special tools or hands-on contact with hot wax. So, which should you choose? The truth is, both chain oil and chain wax have their advantages. If you want maximum performance and long-lasting lubrication, especially on road or track rides, chain oil is a great choice. If you prioritize cleanliness, low dirt buildup, and a quieter drivetrain, chain wax, especially spray wax, is ideal. Consider your riding conditions, maintenance habits, and how often you ride. Wet winters? Go with winter chain oil. Off-road and gravel? Wax keeps your chain cleaner. No matter what you pick, the most important thing is consistency. A clean, well-lubricated chain reduces wear, improves efficiency, and keeps your bike feeling smooth ride after ride. Check your chain before and after long or tough rides, clean it when needed, and lube it as required. At the end of the day, the choice comes down to your preferences and riding style. Both oil and wax work, and both can make your rides more enjoyable. So find the right fit for you, and keep that chain happy. If any of these tips helped you decide on chain oil or chain wax, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more bike maintenance and riding tips.